everybody, welcome to the Hacienda. Rivet here. Today we're gonna go to Africa, Egypt specifically, and we're gonna make Hawawshi. Yeah, Hawawshi is Egyptian street food. We've got some ground lamb here. Very tasty, it promises to be. You can use beef if you want, but originally it's made with lamb. We got some Kashmiri chili powder. If you don't have that, just use hot paprika, that's fine. And we got all these other ingredients and spices. Check out in the notes below, you'll have the list. Hawawshi is a street food. They're snacks, very tasty. Invented in 1971 apparently by an Egyptian butcher, and they were so delicious they've exploded. Very popular all over Egypt for street food, appetizers, snacks at home. So let's get going. Alrighty, we got all our vegetables chopped up, excuse me, and now we're going to put them in the food processor along with the garlic and the sesame seeds. I'm going to do that off camera. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're going to put that lamb in a bowl. Smells delicious. If you've never tried lamb, highly recommended. Alright, then we're going to add some of this tomato paste. We're going to add about that much. And here we have all the spices that we're going to add generously. Now, to this, we're going to get our hands dirty and start mixing. So we got the 2 pounds of lamb here. With all the spices in the recipe incorporated, mixed really well. And don't worry about overhandling lamb like you do burger, because this is going to be just pasty inside the pita bread anyway, so you can handle it as much as you want. Now the vegetables that we mixed, I used the correct quantities in the recipe, but this seems a little soupy to me. And because we're supposed to mix this in with the meat, and I think this is a little too wet, so I'm gonna start adding this to the meat in cup and a half portions and mix it in until I get it to the right consistency, and then I'll let you see. Alright, I only needed about half of all that vegetation that I made, so I used exactly 2 cups in here to the 2 pounds of lamb. The other 2 cups I put in a freezer bag, Ziploc, and they're in the freezer. That stuff will freeze very well. So let's go ahead and start assembling the sandwiches. But first, we got to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Okay, I bought these things called Smart Pockets. They're essentially square pita bread, and they come together like that, and so I cut them in half. And they're made by the same company that makes pita bread, so I bought a pack of each. I thought these were cool to try them out. So what we want to do is we want to get some meat in there, and you don't want to overfill them because they are just kind of like a snacky snack. That should be fine. We're going to set them over here. And I'm going to fill the rest of the bacon sheet, then I'll show you what we're going to do. Now that we got these babies filled, what we're going to do is just brush them gently with some olive oil. Excuse me, some recipes call for butter or ghee, but I'm going with olive oil because I think it's going to add a nice taste. So let's go ahead and finish painting them, and into a 400 degree Fahrenheit oven they go. Alright, 20 minutes in, at the halfway point, they're smelling really nice. We want to flip them over like that, and you can see how some of the olive oil and the lamb fat is coating the bottom, so we're not going to have to put any olive oil on that side. And so once we do this, they're going back in the oven for another 20 minutes for a total of 40, and then they're done. Yay. Oh, they smell so good. Let's keep cooking. And here we are right out of the oven, deliciously golden browned Hawawshi. I love saying that word, Hawawshi. And wow, wow, how wow these look and smell. By the way, in the notes below, I have adjusted the ingredients, the vegetables, to reduce the amount so you don't make as much as I did in the video. Let's go ahead and plate them up and taste them. Okay, here we go on a plate with some green leaf lettuce for beautification purposes. Don't these look pretty? Oh my. And the meat is perfectly done inside. A total of 35 minutes in the oven. Let's go ahead and bite into it. Alright, let's go ahead and try them. Oh, they're nice. Ooh, gosh, they're hot. Ooh. Look at that. Alright. Well, that was mostly pita, but it tastes good because it absorbs some of the flavor of the meat. Let's try a bite of the meat. That is steaming hot. Oh my. That is so good. The mixture of flavors really complement the lamb. No one overwhelms the other. It's not picante hot from the Kashmiri chili, but Kashmiri chili has a smoky, earthy flavor, and of course some heat. It's equivalent to, say, cayenne. And it's very good. It goes really well in here. Yeah, what's there not to like? This is absolutely delicious. You can make this into a patty and serve it on a burger bun. 10 out of 10, recommend. Hawawshi from Egypt.